Hello and welcome to another update video about QNT. Yeah, the QNT chart is probably one of the most boring ones this year. Price has really just been moving sideways since March, and even before that it wasn't really impulsive. But that's typically how crypto charts work, you know. You get these rallies when nobody's thinking about it, right? You get this rally like here on the QNT chart since between June 22 and October 22, and since then just a massive correction. And at the moment, I'm still counting this as a correction. So wave 1 to the upside, a wave 2 to the downside in a very complex correction. Don't want to confuse everybody, so I will not tell you about or discuss with you in detail here the micro count, but the idea is that we moved down of this October 22 high in a wave W. We moved up in the next wave, and we are now coming down in a Y wave, and that Y wave should still come a little lower. It's a very, very complex correction. The idea is that on the micro level, we are currently in this A wave, B wave, C wave. So basically in the C wave. The C wave is a 5-wave move and unfolds most likely as an ending diagonal. It can't be any more choppy, really. Wave 1 down, wave 2 up. We could now be in this third wave down, then a fourth wave up and the fifth wave down. Ideally, I'm looking at sort of the $80 level as a key target. The condition is that price finally breaks below the $95 level. So in green here, you can see the structural support level that price just needs to break below to confirm a drop to $80. I think a drop to $80 can happen quite quickly as soon as price breaks below 95. But for the last few weeks and months, really, the $95 level just couldn't be broken. It just couldn't be broken. And at the moment, I'm still watching for that because price action off the lows has been far from, well, it has been far from convincing, really. Nothing really clearly bullish here on the shorter time frame at the moment. Yes, we see a green candle here today, and we're going to take a look at that in a minute. But overall, you need to understand that my primary scenario is still lower in an ending diagonal of this, well, C wave. The C wave is basically unfolding as the ending diagonal. Yeah, and looking at the very, very micro count, I would even suggest that within this C wave, make it a bit larger, we obviously said, okay, the C wave is a 5-wave move, and we had a wave 1, we had a wave 2, and the third wave is currently unfolding as, again, an ABC structure because we're dealing with a diagonal. A wave, B wave, C wave. And yeah, the B wave might unfold as a triangle. Again, I don't want to confuse anybody, but it's very, very complex. What you need to understand really is that $95 is the breakdown point. Below that, we have 80 as support and target. We are moving here in what you could call just a triangle pattern. The price is moving just sideways, and volatility and volume are reducing all the time. And we are basically also in a range between 120 and 95. And as long as we're moving in this range here, I think price action is fairly neutral. So I'm also not impressed really by this green candle that QNT showed yesterday and today. So I'm not really impressed because it's not enough yet to convince me that something more bullish is going on. Again, the view is that it needs to break above 120 to really have a substantial meaning, a bullish meaning. Until then, I think another low is still reasonably likely and the primary expectation. So whatever it's doing here between 95 and 120 isn't really meaningful. We either need a break below $95, which is expected at this stage, or a break above 120, which could then again make a change in wave count needed because imminent downside scenarios will then be invalidated, but we're far away from that possibility. So the primary scenario is still to head down lower to the $80 region, but it will really only, I mean, the sell-off party will really only start below $95. Not entirely sure if we still get there. You need to understand that, yeah, but also I cannot really confirm to you that the price has already bottomed because I'm lacking any clear clues, which would give me an indication that, yeah, a lasting low has been made. So that would be, however, the case above 120. But until we get there, price action at the moment would rather suggest another low. Yeah, I'll keep you updated. I hope you liked the update. If you did, please hit the like button, leave a comment and subscribe. And if you really like the content, then please check out the channel membership. Thanks a lot for watching. Bye-bye.